Good morning, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions, and hope you're an early riser. This is an early one here, 7 a.m. championship match. The Slammers and Real SoCal just underway here. They've made it all the way through the preliminary rounds, quarters, and semis, and find themselves matched up here in the final game, the 2008 Far West Regional Championships. Here we are, the Waipio Peninsula Soccer Complex, field number 9. A lot of mist and clouds surrounding the park here. There's a cross, just a little bit too far up top, and that shot on goal right into the hands of the Real SoCal keeper, Heather Haney. We'll get you the rosters for these squads. Real SoCal in the royal blue, in the maroon, the Slammers. All here on the near side now. It's Real SoCal moving right to left. The ball is knocked out here near side. Let's see, it's off Real SoCal, and the Slammers will put the ball into play. Girls under 15. We'll get you the rosters here for these squads in just a second. A lot of action here in the middle third of the field. And as the Slammers try to bring it out of their backfield, we'll get you their roster. Number 1 is Julia Glanz. Number 2 is Francesca Cox. Number 3, McKenna Henry. She's the keeper. Number 4 is Scarlett Fallon. Number 5, Miranda Cornejo. Number 7 is Jordan Dillon. Number 8 is Genesee Doherty. Number 9, Caitlin Hellman. Number 10 is Callan Para. Lindsay Luke, number 11. Number 12 is Alexandria Elliott. Number 13, Rachel Larson. Number 14, Cassidy House. Number 15 is Renee Mendiola. Number 16, Tessa Andujar. Number 17, Jordan O'Brien. And number 18 is Emily Dillon. The head coach, George Larson, and the team administrator is Tricia Larson. Ball here in the left half. Real SoCal coming in, number 16, Chanel Simeon. And that shot on goal right into the hands of McKenna Henry, the Slammers keeper. So for Real SoCal, number 0 is Linda Rosas. Number 1, Bridget Berman. Number 2 is Riley Ridgick. Number 3 is Marie McKenzie. Number 4, Katie Speedle. Number 5 is Vania Robles. Number 6, Edith Dominguez. Number 7 is Chloe Torres. Number 8, Brianne Meck. Number 9 is Allison Burgell. Number 10, Sarah Riazzi. Number 12, Maha Abdallah. Number 16 is Chanel Simeon. Number 18, Alex Peterson. Keeper right now, number 20, Heather Haney. Number 21 is Mary Beth Mazurek. And number 23 is Ashley Cotero. The head coach is Christy Walker. And the team administrator is Dee Speedle. Goal kick here for Real SoCal. We have 2 40-minute halves here, and if necessary, 2 complete 15-minute overtimes. And then if we still don't have a winner, we go to penalty kicks. Game's such an early start that it seems like it's a late afternoon, early evening game with the shadows. Nearly a handball right there. Action continues. The Waipio Peninsula Soccer Complex been very busy. 22 fields here. 2 more under construction. Ball over on the far side of the field, touched there by Slammers number 15, Renee Mendiola. Ball put into play far side. Number 4 for Real SoCal with the touch, Katie Speedle there. And her kick's going to roll over to the far side near the corner. And I believe it went out on the side there, not the back line. You see the side lines judge there. He's right by the flag. The Slammers will put the ball into play on the far side. Throw in overhead. Ball right at midfield. Mendiola going up against. I believe it's number 16, Chanel Simeon for Real SoCal. And that is Chanel there, far side. Teammate over there, number 5, helping out Venia Robles. Ball is out off of the Slammers, and number 4, Katie Speedle, that is, will put the ball into play, far side. Gets it in. So it's number 13 for Real SoCal, Chloe Torres. Over there on the far side, it knocked the ball out. And now we're going to find ourselves across midfield battling here on the near side. Number 10 for the Slammers, Callan Para. And it's Real SoCal now trying to dribble it out of their own backfield. Real SoCal, the defensive third now of the Slammers. Number 16 trying to make her way inside there. That's Chanel Simeon, but she's going to have the ball knocked away from her. Last touch by the Slammers, and number 4, Katie Speedle, again will put the ball into play. Ball rolls here right to midfield, still in the left half. Nice little give and go. Number 3, Marie McKenzie. Number 9, Allison Burgell. So Sunday morning, the 22nd of June, 2008. The Slammers now into the backfield of Real SoCal, but not much going on there in the Navy or the Royal Blue team. We'll bring it out right to midfield now and across. Number 9, Caitlin Hellman there for the Slammers, trying to stop the momentum, but Real SoCal gets by her. Now they want to use the back line. A little push to the back there. Number 5 for Real SoCal, Venia Robles, is guilty there. The ball goes over to the Slammers. Ball again here in the left half. Header, number 10 for the Slammers, Caitlin Hellman. Real SoCal is going to pick it up here near side. Number 1, Bridget Berman fires it towards the back line. Picked up there. Now shot on goal on 2 hops to the keeper, McKenna Henry. Long run and a collision there. Slammers number 18 still on her feet. Emily Dillon. Number 12, Maha Abdallah, hit the ground there for Real SoCal. And here in this championship match, if you're the referee in the middle, you're probably going to let these teams get away with a little bit more than usual. Let them determine the outcome here right in front of the net. Defense gets over. Helen Parra couldn't make a play on that ball. Now it rolls up and across midfield, but fired back the other way. It's going to roll to the far side and go out before Renee Mendiola, number 15 for the Slammers, can get there. And the ball goes over to Real SoCal. Crossfield pass. Picked up by number 1, Bridget Berman. And when you're here on the near side, you can see the flags. As you try to make your way into the middle of the field, you're going to be going against the wind. And that shot on goal. 2 hops right to McKenna Henry. She didn't even have to move. Ball in the right half. Slammers, number 13, Rachel Larson. So in a battle here, the middle third of the field, back and forth. A couple of touches and then back the other way. Number 16 now making a move, Chanel Simeon for Real SoCal. Ball on the ground, gets away from the defenders. Number 5 with the left leg. Her shot on goal is going to be wide. That was Vania Robles. And so the goal kick here for the Slammers. So Real SoCal coming close right there to a score. McKenna Henry will choose the near side here, the corner, to take her goal kick. And she's looking right down the middle of the field, and that's where the ball is going to go. On a bounce, it's across midfield, skips away from 3 or 4 players, and now into the defensive, just about to the defensive third of Real SoCal. They finally clear it up towards midfield and across, and they try to get the ball to Vania Robles, number 5 there, and it goes out. Slammers will put the ball into play. So the first game here of the tournament was on Monday, the 16th of June. The Slammers' first game was against the SoCal Blues, and they tied 1-1. Real SoCal actually lost their first match, 1-0 to Real Colorado National. That was on Monday as well. Slammers in their own backfield. They're going to have to dribble it out. Rachel Larson fires it across midfield, clears it away, finds a teammate there. Number 18, Emily Dillon. Dillon trying to get around 2 defenders. Finally, Real SoCal takes it away. Number 12, Maha Abdallah, but Dillon trying to get it back.
There we go. Nice, girls.
Bridget Berman passes it off to Maha Abdallah. After that first loss, Real SoCal came back on Tuesday and defeated Newsport 3-0. And on the same day, the Slammers won their second game or actually their first game as well. They had tied their first game. They beat the Arizona Football Club Hammers 3-0. Ball rolls on the ground to the keeper, Heather Haney. She's got it, and everybody retreats back up towards the midfield. Ball over to the far side, down the middle. Slammers shot on goal. That ball's going to find the back of the net. You can see it from our angle. Number 16, Tessa Andujar. Just between the keeper, Heather Haney, and that far post. She kept that ball near the ground. Just a low little line drive kick. Across the field from the near side over to the far side. And the Slammers lead this one 1-0 here. Score coming at about the 16-minute mark of the first half.
Here we go. Here we go, ladies. There we go.
All down the middle, now moves to the far side, and let's see here, whistle by the referee. Number 2 was there for Real SoCal, Riley Ridgick. The ball goes over to the Slammers. Number 17 will take the kick, Jordan O'Brien. And the Slammers with another opportunity here. And let's see if they can add to their 1-0 lead. O'Brien's kick into the crowd there. Deflected back out. And a trip right there. And see, Renee Mendiola was there, number 15 for the Slammers. SoCal, Real SoCal ball. Quickly they get into the backfield of the Slammers. But coming over, number 17, Jordan O'Brien. So after 2 days of preliminary round play, Real SoCal was 1-1. There's a cross. Oh, nearly a handball. And the referee did see it, so a handball there by number 5, Venia Robles. So the ball goes over to the Slammers. So Slammers were 1 win, no loss, and a tie, and Real SoCal was 1-1. And then on the third day, they each won. Slammers defeated the Justice out of Washington, and Real SoCal defeated La Roca out of Utah 6-0. In fact, the Slammers won their match 4-0. Nice little pass right there. And again, it's a Slammers across midfield. Number 9 far side, Caitlin Hellman. Battling Maha Abdallah there. And let's see. Player for, that was Hellman there, hits the ground, and they're going to give the ball to Real SoCal. Slammers in the quarterfinals defeated the Bulls 4-0. And Real SoCal defeated Chelsea 3-0. In front of the net, and that shot on goal is going to find the back of the net. And she was just too far in deep, but there was nothing Heather Haney, the keeper, could do. That was point-blank range. And you see there, the Slammers giving congratulations. Number 18, Emily Dillon, with the second score here for the Slammers. They lead it 2-0. And if you're Real SoCal, you don't want to get too far behind here. It is only the first half. Midway through, we just passed the 20-minute mark. And then just rounding out the play here in the semifinals. Real SoCal defeated the Avalanche 3-0, and the Slammers defeated Serena White 3-1. That action was yesterday.
Come on, girls. You gotta stay tough. Defense.
Ball here on the left half of the field. Real SoCal would like to keep it here. Number 5, Vania Robles, using her speed towards the back line. There's a cross deflected away by the Slammers. Upfield, number 10, Colin Parra with the header. Real SoCal, though, keeping the action here on the left half of the field. Baha Abdallah to the far side. Still in the air. Very dangerous place here for the Slammers defense. Up to midfield. And now across. Slammers now into the defensive third of Real SoCal. Collision there. Play continues. Ball out far side of the field, now rolls to the back line. Here on the left half of the field, Real SoCal takes a shot on goal, gets away from the keeper. Second attempt, no. Nice save by the Slammers. That ball got away from McKenna Henry. Real SoCal had an opportunity there, but the defense converged on the front of the net there. And there's a collision, number 10. And number 10 for the Slammers, Kalapara. Number 1, Bridget Berman for Real SoCal. That's going to go against Para. And the free kick here for Real SoCal. Number 9 with the left leg here, Allison Burgell. On the ground, is going to roll to the far side. Picked up by Real SoCal. That shot on goal high into the air over the crossbar. And so the goal kick for the Slammers.
Let's go, Blue. Come on, Allie.
So that ball was well out, finally retrieved. And so they're going to set up here. Kick comes up towards midfield. Slammers trying to bring it out of their backfield, but Real SoCal making it very difficult. They've got it again, moving right to left, using the far sideline towards the corner, back line. Vania Robles again goes out, and number 4, Katie Speedle will put the ball into play, as she does, over on the far side. And let's see the referee escorting number 15, Renee Mendiola, off. Looks like she might have twisted an ankle, and so she will be substituted.
Here we go, girls.
And Real SoCal will put the ball to play once we resume over on the far side. And a trip there. That ball will go against, or that call against Real SoCal, and the ball will belong to the Slammers. Ball across midfield, right at midfield, now here on the left half. Shot to the net over the crossbar. McKenna Henry with the kick up to midfield, and the header across midfield now. Ball moves here to the left side, or the near side, I should say. Number 10, Sarah Riazzi. Kalampara for the Slammers. And on a bounce, that ball right to McKenna Henry. And she's going to kick the ball nice and high and strong kick. Going to bounce past midfield, across midfield, into the backfield of Real SoCal. Kalampara, number 10, using the near side here, but the ball deflected out. It goes off her leg. And SoCal, Real SoCal, will put the ball into play here in their half of the field. Now they bring it across. Not much offensive strategy going on either side of the ball right now. The two scores by the Slammers, but right now all the action in the middle of the field. Some long passes, and they are intercepted by the other team. Goes back the other way. So back and forth we go. Real SoCal, they don't need to panic. They've got plenty of time to get back into this one. If they can cut the lead in half before the end of this first half, then they'd only be chasing one goal the final 40 minutes. Ball out across the back line. Here's a break for Real SoCal. They'll have a corner kick here. Into the wind, which actually has died down momentarily here. There's the kick in front of the net. Goes right back to the corner, near the back line. And that's deflected by the Slammers' number 12, Alexandria Elliott. Still Real SoCal with the ball. And they'll put it into play here near side. Each of these teams very used to the shutout. In fact, the Slammers are the only team that played a game where the other team scored. The game that the Real SoCal lost, they were shut out, and all of their other victories since then, they've shut their opponents out. Play resumes far side. Real SoCal fires it upfield across midfield. But again, it just goes right back the other way. It's There's too much green between their backfield and their up front players, and that shot towards the net on the ground and picked up by Heather Haney. So I think the Real SoCal squad would be wise, start a slow or a short passing game, work their way upfield. Trying to dribble it, spreading the field now in their own backfield. Number 3 with the touch, Marie McKenzie. McKenzie is looking for some help, coming over number 10, Sarah Riazzi. Far side, number 5, Venia Robles. And the ball is out on the far sideline. Slammers will put the ball into play far side. Francesca Cox, number 2, with the throw-in. They try to use the far side. A lot of traffic. And now the Slammers are forced to dribble the ball back into their own backfield to try and make something happen here. Ball up to midfield, and it's going to go out near side. High into the air. At midfield now here on the left half, number 17, Jordan O'Brien. And the ball out far side. Ball down the middle. Slammers. Moving it towards the back line near the corner here. Ball taken away. Number 16, Chanel Simeon. Simeon taking it herself, moving to the left. Now into the middle, shot on goal towards the net, high to the air, deflected away, and into the back of the net. McKenna Henry tried her best to keep that ball out of the net. Number 5, Venia Robles was there. And some teamwork there. Simeon and Robles to get Real SoCal to within 1. They trail 2-1 now. That score coming at about the 34th minute of play. And so the Slammers will line up at midfield, giving up the score. So that changes a lot. Like I said, that's what the Real SoCal squad needed to do, cut this lead. Now, very important the final 6 minutes as they look for the tying score, but they certainly don't want to give up another score to the Slammers here. And they want to take that momentum into halftime. Ball far side. Slammers certainly capable of putting another one on the board here. Ball on the near side. Fired into the backfield over the head of Heather Haney, the keeper. She finally goes back to get it. Ball's going to roll to the far side, near the corner. Slammers first to touch it. There's a cross deflected by Haney. And that ball's out across the back line. That'll be a goal kick for Real SoCal. Number 12 out for the Slammers, Alexandria Elliott. 2-1 lead for the Slammers. Ball into the backfield. The keeper, McKenna Henry, should have picked that one up. She tried to boot it away, and it was blocked by Real SoCal. They keep the action here in the defensive third of the Slammers, and finally that shot will go out. So the goal kick for the Slammers are going to dodge a bullet right there. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-1 lead for the Slammers. Ball's going to roll and roll into the backfield. Real SoCal picks it up, and they get it to their keeper, who promptly fires it up towards midfield, Heather Haney. And that whistle will go against the Slammers, and Real SoCal now with the free kick. Ball on the far side, and let's see, it finally does go out quickly. Real SoCal puts it back into play, trying to catch the defense off guard. There was number 23, Ashley Cotero. And again, it's out, and again, it belongs to Real SoCal. So here with just about 3 minutes or so, maybe a little less, remaining in the half, Real SoCal with an opportunity as they're in deep to tie this one up. Near the back line. Now it comes out just a few yards. Real SoCal up top. Slammers trying to clear it out. And Real SoCal goes right back in, and a sliding stop by McKenna Henry. And if she doesn't get to that ball, it's a certain score for Real SoCal. So she saves a goal right there. Ball far side of the field. Number 2 for the Slammers, Francesca Cox there, going up against number 4, Katie Speedle of Real SoCal. Both these squads looking forward to the break here, coming up in just about 2 minutes. Deflected away. Slammers still here on the right half of the field. Jordan O'Brien with the pass, far side. Ball still in play. Francesca Cox there, number 2. And it goes off of Real SoCal. Bridget Bourbon trying to clear it upfield for Real SoCal. Picked up by her teammate number 23, Ashley Cotero. Cotero manages to get it across midfield, but Number 14 there for the Slammers, Cassidy House, made sure that that was as far as she got. Ball over to the far side now, here on the right half of the field. Near the corner, right in front of the flag. It goes out far side, and looks like it will belong to Real SoCal. Right to midfield. And let's see as both teams try to move. There's the whistle and the end of this first half. So an exciting first half of action here. The girls under 15 championship game. Slammers leading Real SoCal 2-1. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langeman Productions. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Welcome back to the start of this second half of this girls under 15 championship match. We're at the 2008 Far West Regional Championships here, the island of Oahu, Hawaii, the Waipio Peninsula Soccer Park. Slammers taking a shot on goal straight away here in the opening whistle, and it's scooped up by the keeper, Linda Rosas. Linda replacing Heather Haney here in the second half. So Real SoCal trails this match here 2-1. And they've got 40 minutes here in regulation to try and tie it up. Ball on the near side, and it goes out. Slammers, Francesca Cox. Now we can see her here on the near side. We saw our action over on the far side in the first half. Real SoCal moving left to right here this time. Lindsay Luke now in at keeper here in the second half for the Slammers. Number 11. Ball over to the far side of the field. Shot on goal, Slammers. And that ball's going to find the back of the net. Placed perfectly past the diving keeper, Linda Rosas. And the Slammers, off the leg of number 16, Tessa Andujar, go up 3-1. And if you're Real SoCal and you're going to give up one and only one score in the second half, now would have been the time to do it right off. 2.5 minutes in here. So 3-1. In fact, the score 3-1 now. as it stands is the exact same score. The Slammers defeated Sereno in the semifinals, 3-1. Ball in the left half of the field. Real SoCal spreading it open. Down the middle. Here comes Real SoCal towards the back line. Nice defense there by number 12, Alexandria Elliott, for the Slammers. Lindsay Luke with the kick here, near side. Fired down the middle of the field. Rolls all the way to the far side. And will go out across the back line. Last touch by the Slammers, so Real SoCal with the goal kick here. Ball hit to the near side, number 2. For the Slammers, Francesca Cox battling here. Now she's pushed into the corner by number 4, Katie Speedle. Still in play. Francesca manages to battle her way out of the corner, and a little too much physical play right there. Whistle, and the ball goes against, or the call goes against Real SoCal. Free kick here, near side, for Francesca Cox and the Slammers. Kick high in the air towards the net. On the header, it's going to be cleared out here near side, and Katie Speedle will fire it well across midfield and out in the backfield of the Slammers.
Come on, SoCal, come on. Good job. Come on.
Ball in the left half of the field.
Come on.
In the circle now across, number 17, Jordan O'Brien. Shot towards the net and into the hands of the keeper, Linda Rosas.
Call for that ball, Liam. 1-on-1.
Come on, SoCal, you
Win it.
gotta go free. You got this, let's go.
Ball fired down the middle of the field, over to the far side. Still in play. Both teams using the entire field here in the second half.
Good idea. There you go. Come on, there you go. Oh, come on, you got it. Come on. Get it.
Shot towards the net. That's going to be wide of the net. Real SoCal. They're getting some looks. That ball just wide, and the goal kick here for the Slammers. Remember, this is the Girls Under 15 Championship match. Far West Regional Championships here, Waipio Peninsula Soccer Park.
There we go.
We're on field number 9. Early start, 7 a.m. start. Coming up on the 8 o'clock hour here in about 3 minutes or so. 3-1 lead for the Slammers. If necessary, if Real SoCal can come back, we would have 2 15-minute full overtime periods.
Beautiful, Jordy. Come on, Em.
Good idea.
Riley Ridgick, number 2, fires that ball out far side, across midfield.
That ball into M, Franny. Let's get another goal here. Come on.
Ball comes in by the Slammers. First touch by Real SoCal. Genesee Doughty, number 8 for the Slammers in now. She passes that ball upfield. Real SoCal now at midfield with it. Speedle. Katie Speedle, number 4, is going to have her pocket picked. Ball taken downfield, number upfield. Caitlin Hellman, number 9. There's a cross back to Hellman. Oh, nice defensive play by number 2, Riley Ridgick. And then she's going to be pulled to the ground by Caitlin Hellman. So the whistle there, ball goes over to Real SoCal. And quickly, they get the ball to the backfield of the Slammers. Right at midfield. Slammers ball.
Come on, Miranda.
Left half. Firing the ball towards the back line, and it'll go out. Wasn't touched by Real SoCal, so they will have the goal kick.
Come on, defense. Come on, Franny. Stay tough.
Intensity, girls.
Awaiting the ball to be put into play, and here it comes up towards midfield.
I go rake.
And that ball is knocked out far side. So the action now looking very similar to certain patches in that first half where each team just back and forth in the middle third of the field, those long passes. And, of course, if you're Real SoCal, you can't really allow that to happen. You can't rely on, sneaking through a back door and trying to pass it right past the defenders of the Slammers. They're too good of a team for that. You're going to have to work at it. You're going to have to get to a passing game here. Ball near the corner, still in play. And finally out. Real SoCal will have a corner kick. So an opportunity for Real SoCal, and actually it's a throw in here. Just went out to the right of the flag rather than to the left of the flag. And as soon as that throw comes in, it's deflected out. And we'll go over to the Slammers. So the Slammers with an opportunity here on the goal kick to clear the ball out of their backfield. Slammers in no hurry. They have a 2-goal lead. Love to just watch that clock tick down. Finally put the ball back into play. Riley Ridgick, number 2 there for Real SoCal, keeping the ball here on the right half of the field. Shot on goal, deflected away. Nice job. That was off the leg of Chanel Simeon, and the keeper, Lindsay Luke, deflects it out. Still a goal kick, or a corner kick here for Real SoCal, so they still have an opportunity. Number 9, Allison Burgell will take the kick. So I think we've got some substitutions coming in from the far side, so we're waiting to get the return to action here as we look into the corner. Number 2 there, Riley Ridgick for Real SoCal. Walking gingerly, might have twisted an ankle there, maybe taking a shot to the shin. She walks it off. Kick high into the air up top. Rolls over to the far side, trying to get there. Marie McKenzie for Real SoCal. A trip up and a whistle, and let's see here. The ball goes out. Moving over to the far side, number 4, Katie Speedle. And Katie will take the kick from the far corner there. What win there is to her back. And another opportunity for Real SoCal. Here comes the kick. High into the air, deflected out once. Can they get a secondary shot? No. And now here come the Slammers up to midfield. They got a lot of room. And the defense there for Real SoCal saves the day, and they fire the ball back to the right half of the field. This is going to be a foot race into the backfield. Number 10 gets there first, Sarah Riazzi, and gives the ball to Linda Rosas, the keeper.
Nice, Jordan.
Good job, Jordan.
Nice race.
Rosas will pick it up. All fired towards the back line. Real SoCal trying to make something happen here. Number 16 comes out with it, Chanel Simeon. Simeon looks to number 1 for some help, Bridget Berman, but goes the other way. And we'll lose that ball in the middle of the field. Slammers clearing it across the midfield, and again, a foot race between Sarah Riazzi and Tessa Andujar, number 16 for the Slammers. Actually, that's number 10, Callan Para. Our distance looked like a 16, but it's a 10. Ball rolls here right at midfield. Number 9, Caitlin Hellman for the Slammers, trying to get it back. Now it's number 2, Francesca Cox, and number 12, Maha Abdallah for Real SoCal battling it out. Ball fired towards the back line. Can anybody get there before it goes out? Real SoCal saves it. And that is number 16 ball saved here near side, Tessa Andujar. Collision far side. It goes out, and the Slammers will have it. Slammers get the ball rolling. It's into play. And there's number 10 far side. Callan Para for the Slammers, up to number 13. Rachel Larson. Taken away by Real SoCal. Shot on goal is going to be wide of the net. Lindsay Luke watches that one go. And, Real SoCal, a little premature there on that shot. They had plenty of room to get in a little closer there. They trail this match 3-1.
Nice, Lindsay!
Ball at midfield. Now into the left half, towards the back line, and it will go out. And another goal kick here for Lindsay Luke and the Slammers. Right now, midway through this first half, or the second half, 20th minute, 60th minute overall.
Nice, girls!
Ball here on the right half of the field, over to the far side. Little slide pass right there. Real SoCal, they do a really good job keeping the ball in the Slammers' half of the field, but once they reach that line between the middle third and the defensive third, they just are having some difficulty there. Real SoCal now in their own backfield. Ball, pass on the ground, picked off by the Slammers. Now here they come. Number 18, Emily Dillon there. Emily has a score today for the Slammers. Ball out of play. Katie Speedle there. Slammers with it at midfield, but Real SoCal's defense converging on the ball. Number 12 on it, Maha Abdallah. She sit on it. She was actually pushed to the ground, but the ball will go over to the Slammers. And they'll have the free kick here just below or above midfield. Francesca Cox with the kick. Nicely placed, but on the header, first touch by Real SoCal, they'll send it out. Number 17, Jordan O'Brien keeps it here on the left half for the Slammers. And the ball finally out far side, but off Real SoCal. Marie McKenzie, number 3, runs it down. Real SoCal trying to get back into this one. They trail 3-1. And the ball out near side. Again, number 2. Francesca Cox will put the ball into play. Real SoCal is going to fire this one into the backfield of the Slammers. Let's see if they can keep it down here, make something happen. Nice job dribbling it out of their backfield. That's going to be off Real SoCal. So right at midfield, Slammers will put the ball into play. Dillon with a nice job there. Ball's going to be off Katie Speedle, number 4. And now the wind really starting to whip in from the far side here to the near side. See the flags in the background there. The one here on the corner. Shot into the middle of the field. And a whistle and a trip right there, and that's going to go against number 2 of Real SoCal, Riley Ridgick. So Ridgick guilty there, and the free kick for the Slammers. And the Slammers really now with an opportunity to put this one out of reach. If they can go up 4-1, would be very difficult for Real SoCal to come back. And number 17, Jordan O'Brien there. To take the kick. The wall of defense there for Real SoCal. Linda Rosas in front of the net, placing her defense. And Jordan O'Brien trying to put the Slammers up 4-1. There's the whistle. Here's the kick. High into the air, over the defense and over the crossbar. And so Real SoCal will weather that storm. The ball is out. Goal kick. Just under 15 minutes remaining here in this one. So we're within the 25th minute of play in the second half. 65th minute overall of this 80-minute match. Ball in the air, midfield. Fired left to right towards the back line and goes out. So Lindsay Luke with another goal kick here. Kick high into the air. Little flick first touch there by Emily Dillon. The ball's going to roll here to the near side and go out. And it'll be Real SoCal ball. Nearly a handball, and I think the referee heard the sidelines here and decided it was, and he'll tweak the whistle there, and the ball goes over to the Slammers. Number 2, Francesca Cox with the kick just below midfield. Kick into the middle, number 17. Jordan O'Brien goes towards the net. A break right there for Real SoCal. They're going to bring it up towards midfield. Oh, nice job stepping in front there. Bridget Berman was going to take that pass, but Francesca Cox stepped in front for the Slammers, took it away. And the Slammers still attacking far side. Shot towards the net. And that ball on the flick is going to find the back of the net. Number 10. Callan Para with the score. And the Slammers now lead it 4-1 over Real SoCal. Slammers with just about 11 minutes remaining here in this one. They took the 2-0 lead. Late in the first half, it was cut to 2-1. And they have come back with 2 scores here in the second half to make it 4-1. Number 9 uses her body to stop the ball. Caitlin Hellman. Hellman gets it again. She tries to go to the back line. Ball cleared out here near side by Real SoCal. Ball up to midfield on a bounce across midfield. Trip from behind. And no whistle by the referee. Playing on, Slammers will clear it out. That should have been a penalty for sure. She was tripped up from behind. No call. Cox here on the near side. Stops, changes direction. Now to the back line. Gets it by Katie Speedle. Finally cleared up to midfield by Real SoCal. Another trip from behind. Finally a whistle by the referee. And the ball belongs to the Slammers.
Get it back, Riz. Come on, babe.
Looks like we have an injured player there for the Slammers. Clutching her arm. Renee Mendiola. No, actually, that's number 8. Genesee Doughty. Ball high into the air for Real SoCal, but nothing going on. The defense for the Slammers too tough right now. And they've got it, and they'll bring it across midfield. Number 18 there, Emily Dillon. Dillon with a shot on goal. Nice kick right into the hands of the keeper, Linda Rosas. And a injured player, number 9 here, Caitlin Hellman for the Slammers. So after the injury here, she's trying to gather her senses, and Linda Rosas We'll start things off here. Nice high kick just past midfield in the circle, and that bounces out. Ball high into the air. Rolls here to the near side. Saved by the Slammers. Number 9 with the kick, Allison Burgell for Real SoCal. So the free kick for Real SoCal, an opportunity to cut the lead in half to 4-2. And try to get back into this one. We've got under 10 minutes to go, just about 9 minutes or so. And Allison Burgell will take the kick. The left leg, here it comes. Angle it to the far side. Chanel Simeon, number 16. Now she goes back to the net. Can't she get a shot? She does. It's deflected away by the Slammers. Nice defensive play.
Yes.
Shot towards the net. Diving stop by Lindsay Luke. Nice play.
Good head, Riley.
Saving a score there. And the Slammers still up on this one, 4-1. Ball into play near side. On the right half, number 23, Ashley Quintero. Quintero with a pass. Deflected by the Slammers. Number 13 now to the ball, Chloe Torres. Ball towards the net, and on a bounce, Lindsay Luke goes up high to make that stop. Ball here on the left half. Into the backfield. And that's going to be off. Number 8 was there for the Slammers, Genesee Doughty, but couldn't get to it in time. It was a good 5-6 yards from her when it went out. Ball towards the back line, and that will go out. So Lindsay Luke with the goal kick here. Kick high into the air on the left half. And the ball out near side. Last touch by the Slammers. Ball here on the left half of the field. Now fire to the right half. Lindsay Luke goes high into the air to make that stop. So Lindsay saved a couple of scores here in the second half, allowing her team to keep that 4-1 lead that they have. McKenna Henry, remember, for the Slammers, was a keeper in that first half, only gave up the 1 goal. And number 4 will come out for the Real SoCal squad, Katie Speedle. Shot towards the goal. It's going to hit the side of the net and go out. Number 21 into the match, Mary Beth Mazurek for Real SoCal. See her there. And Real will have the corner kick from the far side. Here comes the kick, high into the air. Deflected out, comes up top here. Real SoCal still with the ball. Number 5 tries a shot on goal, Vania Robles, and that's going to be deflected. Mazurek getting to the ball there near the back line. It's going to go out on the side here. Throw in for Real SoCal. And quickly they get it back into play. Ball out near side, right at midfield, and it's going to be Real SoCal ball. And number 3, Marie McKenzie, puts it into play. Into the 78th minute, this 80-minute match, unofficially on my timepiece here. Now the 79th minute. But we've had some injuries, so we might have some time. Put on to the end here. It is a championship match, but now, you know, even if there's a couple minutes, you've got 2, maybe 3 minutes to go, and Real SoCal trails by 3. So the Slammers looking pretty good right now. High into the air, and the header. They got the shot they wanted, Real SoCal, but Lindsay Luke has just been incredible there in the net here today, making another nice save. Hellman there, number 9. Can't get it. Number 12 with the steal, Maha Abdallah for Real SoCal. Ball out. Mazurek puts it into play, and it's going to go out off of Ashley Cotero. So the Slammers with the ball. Now, obviously, they just want to dribble it out, run off the final minute or so. My watch is off. We've got 80 minutes of play here. 4-1 lead for the Slammers. Slammers ball near side. Francesca Cox, number 2, will put it into play. And Tessa Andujar, number 16, will come out for the Slammers. Throw comes in, the action resumes. Going to be out off of Emily Dillon, number 18. Ball out near side. And that touch right there. Get a whistle on that little touch. We've seen people tripped all over the field with no call, and that little exchange gets the penalty. Ball at midfield. Number 13. Chloe Torres trying to battle for it there for Real SoCal. Now they're in the backfield of the Slammers. Towards the back line, and now it's going to roll out on the far side. Referee looking at his watch. And there's the whistle at the end of this championship match. Girls under 15 champions here at the 2008 Far West Regional Championships. The Slammers, as they defeat Real SoCal by a final score of 4-1. Slammers with 2 goals in each half. Real SoCal gets their lone goal in the first half. They made it a game 2-1. And within the first minute and a half of the second half, the Slammers go up 3-1. They add one more for good measure, and they hold on. So 3-1 the final score. I'm Ken, or 4-1 the final score. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We hope you enjoyed this championship match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you from Oahu, the island here in Hawaii. What a beautiful Sunday it was, the 22nd of June, 2008. And there you see your champions right there. And as a reminder, the Slammers will head to Little Rock, Arkansas for Nationals, representing girls under 15 here from the far west region, the Slammers. And that'll do it for us here. So until we see you again, be safe and have a great day, everyone.
Everything it could be. We'd like to thank the local host committee, headed up by Michelle and Herb Schreiner, Ron Hada, and all the great Hawaii volunteers who pitched in to make this event work this week. They've put in a lot of long hours and would be grateful for your round of applause, if you don't mind. Give them a hand. And it's my great pleasure to present our finalists in the age group from Cal South, Real SoCal. Ladies, would you join us on stage?
I know.
The attractive young lady up on stage who's helping with the awards, or presenting the awards, is our Region 4 Director, Ms. Jolene Woodhay.
You guys slide on down a little bit. Get everybody up. Okay. Ron, are you going to have them announce any names? No. Nope. We don't have them.
He said no. I'm good. Thank you.
Some of these girls are recognized. Yeah, Costa Rica way.
It was like a secret thing.
I'd like to present team captains, finalist flag right now.
Congratulations, Rio.
Thank you. Make it rain. Make it rain. I know, that's what
Way to go, SoCal.
second place. It's better than
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we'd like to present our 2008 champions in the girls under 15 division. From Cal South, Slammers, come on up stage.
Go Slammers! Way to go, Slammers! Go, Miranda!
Luke!
Way to go, Slammers! Who else is playing right now? Way to go, Slammers!
Allie and George?
Yeah!
Championship flag for the U15.
Good job, Jordan.
Cactus, stickers, and records to bring forward in North New York.
Good. Going on the third. Stickers. They're going on the third. Two of them on there. Third.
Thank you. Right on. 1, 2, and beauty.
I need one more, ladies. Hold on, and then your parents. Put your legs back on, please.
Can we do a funny one?
After I'm done, you can do whatever you want for your parents.
With mine, yes.
Can you look at my... Okay, looking at me now, please. Thank you. Okay, parents.
All right. Ladies, be funny. Look at that. How cool. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Because everything that comes out of this movie is absolutely true. Okay? There's reasons we keep doing this over and over and over and over and over in this club. It's because of the things that came out of his mouth before the game. Don't ever forget that. Okay? I told you once we put it together that 3-5-2 is not going to be able to hold. Okay? We finally solved it. We finally had, people clicking offensively, and we busted them up. We have to believe in our soccer. We have to believe in the way that we treat each other. And we have to care about you individually. If you are not doing well individually within this group, they're going to be unhappy. They're going to be upset. They're not going to sit there and just, see you getting just enough. These things, these are very, very special things. And so many times that you guys don't understand exactly how hard it is just to get on a team like this. You guys need to, and that's why I say, you guys have to do things that appreciate, okay? And parents, they're going to have selfish mindsets. That's never going to change. Okay, everybody wants to raise his own picture.
The Slammers!
Yes, Slammers!
Never a doubt, girls. Never a doubt.
We love you.
Okay, so Slammers U15, how does this feel to win regional championship? It feels amazing! Okay, and how far you've come, how does it feel to go to Arkansas? I can't wait.
I want to get it. I want to win again. I want to win it.
We need to
win it.
It's payback time.
we
need to win! Last year we were one game away, and this year we're taking it all.
Yeah.
We're getting what's rightfully ours. Yeah! Next group. Okay, I'm Miranda.
I'm Callan.
I'm Franny.
Lindsay.
Okay, so what do you guys think about the game today?
Well, we played hard, and I think we deserved it.
I'm pretty sure we gave it our all, and we just can't wait for Arkansas.
Yeah, we played with heart and we're ready to go out to Arkansas and win the whole thing.
What do you think is the best quality about the Slammers U15 team?
We have heart, and we have skill, and we are a family.
And we have determination and passion, a lot of passion.
And we like to have fun on the field and off the field.
And we have good work ethic.
Okay. So anything else you want to say?
I am pumped!
Woo! Are you guys ready for Arkansas?
Yeah!
Are we gonna win national?